Okay, let's get started. We'll do a light warm up to get going. And then we're straight into our abs, which are 10 exercises. Anybody got any new aches, pains, injuries? Oh, good. Nice light warm up. Okay, we're going to be jogging into our cross runs, widening our stance deeper.
Sorry, Gemma, clicked on the wrong event.
Right. I'm pretty sure you'll be warming up already from cardio, so.
I don't know what I've been doing.
And into side shuffles, doing those arms forwards and backwards. Just loosening up our shoulders. Back into our jog. By all means, go forwards and backwards if you want to. 10 more seconds of running. And back into our cross runs again. Opposite foot to last hand to lead. Good, and then just let those arms loosen up your shoulders. One more cross, and back into side shuffle again. We're staying high. Get elbows high behind you. Everyone's starting to feel warm. Who wants to do another set? Warm. We'll come back into jog last 30 seconds. And we grab our mats. Back down into march. So you can grab a drink, grab your mats, and we'll get cracking. So just point your cameras down to the height at the moment so you can still see on the floor. So all on our abs, all on the floor this morning. About ready.
Morning.
Morning.
Is there anyone else?
Yeah, there's 12 of us this morning.
Oh, good. Very good. Well done.
Okay, everybody ready? We're going to start with our single leg V6. So stretch out onto the floor. We're just going to do one leg at a time. Stretch up to your toes and back down. And across to the other side. The opposite leg each time. It will get your abs going straight away. You need to bend that leg as it comes in. We're 45 seconds on each exercise. If it starts to get too hard and you can't get too close, bend your elbows, bend your knees in. Just come up as far as you can. That way. Good. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds. One more inside. And then when you're up, stay up into a Russian twist. To the side. There we go. You want to make it a little bit harder, lift those toes up into the air. And just make sure you're leaning back far enough for your abs to be working really hard. If you eat, you're not leaning back far enough. 5 seconds. Good. One more on each side. And we're going to pop our feet down onto the floor. Tuck your toes under something if you want to. Lean back, arms over your head. We're going to stretch all the way up to the ceiling. Sit up really, really tall and lower yourself back down. If you can, glue your arms to your ears. Good. Fifteen seconds to go. Really good job. We've got the big burners. There's the first few exercises in this set. They're not all like this, I promise. 5 seconds to go. Good. And lay flat onto your mat, toes up into the air, and we're going to pulse up towards our toes. So stay high and pulse. 5 more seconds of pulses. Then lay back fingertips to the temples of your head and sit up, crunching your chin up towards your knees. I'm going to go back to pulses in 5 seconds. One more sit up, legs straight again, fingers to toes and pulse. Anyone's abs burning yet?
Yeah.
Feet down to floor, hands to the side. And we're going to come up this time into ankle tap. So we're working slightly different abdominal muscles. Tapping side to side, shoulders are off the floor nice and high. And if your neck gets sore, make sure you're looking straight up to the ceiling rather than down towards your knees. Ten more seconds on these. Keep breathing. 5 seconds to go. Good. Lower those shoulders back down to the floor. Legs up into the upper reverse crunches. Using your abs, bring your knees up towards your chin. Slowly lower back down. You want to make it a little bit harder, bring those arms up over your head. Nice and slow. You want to be using your abs. Lots of control through those stomach muscles. And imagine you're rolling one vertebra and then the other up off the floor. And it's lower, one at a time back down. And seconds to go. Good, one more. And then we're into leg raises. If you want to keep it harder, keep those arms up over the top, otherwise hands down by your sides, palms pressing into the floor. Really slow and lower that down, don't touch the floor, and then lower just as slowly back up to the top. There you go. Keep breathing. Push back down into the mat, really use those abs. 15 seconds to go. Lower the better on this one still. Last one. Get to the top, arms up into dead bugs. Opposite arm, opposite leg down to the floor. You want to take it a little bit harder, flex those toes up so your toes are connected with the ceiling.
Jeez.
Well done. Keep breathing. Ten seconds to go, then we're going to roll over onto our tummy for the final 2 exercises. 5 seconds. One more inside. Good. Roll over onto your tummy. And we're into torso raise. So fingertips up by the temples of your head. We're going to lift up our chest from the floor. You want to make it harder, lift those ankles and knees up as well. So big squeeze to lift up and lower that down, nice and slow. Good. And you want to be lifting just in front of you. Ten seconds to go. One more exercise left. Good, then stretch those arms out in front. We're going to lift back up, arms and legs again into flutter kicks. If you struggle with those, you can rest your hands down and just do your feet. Or arms up in front, lifting up and down as well. "15 seconds to go, well done. Keep breathing, nice deep breath still. 5 seconds. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and relax down. Well done. Have a good stretch out onto the floor if you need to. Tuck your knees in, roll your back. Everyone okay? Yeah.
Yep.
Super. Have a quick drink. We're going to drop down to 30 seconds for the next step. Have a quick stretch. Breath.
What are we doing first?
Single leg V-sits first. Okay, lying onto your back, arms and legs outstretched. Let's go. One leg at a time, reaching all the way up to your toes. Just 30 seconds on all of these exercises this time. Good. Don't get, if you're struggling on those, bent legs up into your knees. One more on each side. And then stay at the top. into your Russian twist. Ten seconds to go. Let's make it harder, feet up a little bit higher. 5 seconds. Lower those feet down to a mat, arms up over your head. Into those big sit-ups, reaching all the way up to the ceiling, big stretch up. Slowly lower back down. Hand tuck toes underneath something, under a chest of drawers or a sofa or something, if you want to. 10 seconds. Good, one more. And as you come down, toes up into the air, into pulses. Tossing up, reach your toes. The shoulder blades off the floor, nice and high. Good. 10 seconds to go, should be burning. So really small, delicate pulses. Shoulder blades stay up off the floor the whole time. Last 3 seconds. Good. Shoulder blades down. Feet flat on the floor. Hands to your sides. Bring those shoulders back up, and this time we're tapping side to side. Good. If you want to make these harder, go from ankle to toe. So you double tap. 10 seconds. One more on each side. Good. And shoulder blades back down to the floor. Legs up into your reverse punches. If you want to make this harder, arms up over your head. Really good. Nice and slowly. One, and then back to leg raises. Keep those arms up over the head if you want to keep it hard. If you want to make it easier, hands down by your side. Lower as close to the floor as you can. Pause for a second and slowly, slowly, slowly lower. So raise and back up. Good. The slower, the better. Good, then into dead bugs. Flex those toes, opposite arm, opposite leg to the floor. Ten more seconds, and we're rolling back over onto our tummies. Good, roll over. Straight into those dorsal raises, fingertips up to the temples of your head, big squeeze up. Chest and legs coming up off the floor. Good. Five seconds to go. Then arms out in front into your flutter kick, lifting up your chest and your legs again, kicking up and down. Don't forget if that's too much, you can rest on your elbows, on your forearms, and just do your legs. 15 seconds to go. Five seconds. And relax down, well done. Have a good stretch on the floor, roll over if you want to. Bring your knees into your chest, roll your back. You can go forwards and backwards, side to side. Okay, we've got time for one more set. because they're excited.
Are you sure?
So we're just going to do 20 seconds on each exercise.
Mm.
So it'll fly by. 5 more seconds of rest. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Single leg V-sits to start. Okay, let's go. We've got quick transitions in between each exercise. 5 more seconds. Russian twist next. 1 more V-sit and straight into your Russian twist. Arms up over the top, side to side. Good. Heads up nice and high. Make those abs work. 5 seconds to go. Arms overhead, sit-ups next. Good. Feet to the floor, arms up. Sit up, reaching all the way up to the ceiling. One more sit up. Good, then toes up to the ceiling, and we're pulsing up to our toes, shoulder blades off the floor. Nice, small, quick pulses. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds, ankle taps next. Good, feet to the floor, hands to the side, shoulder blades up, side to side. Let's go. 5 seconds. Reverse crunches coming up. 1 more tap on each side. Good. Arms up overhead, toes in the air. Bring those knees into your chin. Good. Slowly lower back down. You want to make it a little bit easier. Hands down by your side. Palms pressing into the floor. 10 seconds to go. Leg raises next. 1 more crunch. Good, and slow it down into leg raises. Ten seconds to go. Last one. Then into dead bugs as those knees come back up into the air. Opposite arm, opposite leg down to the floor. You want to make it a little bit harder, make your glutes work, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, nice flexed feet. 10 seconds. Last few. 1 more on each arm. Good. Roll over onto your tummy, straight into your dorsal raises. Quick as you can. 5 more seconds. Good, then straight into your flutter kick, stretch out, lift up, kicking up and down. Don't forget, if you want to, rest on your forearms, on your elbows, and just kick those feet. 5 seconds. And relax down. Well done, everybody. Okay, so we will start our stretches on the floor. So just push up onto your hands and knees. Bring those big toes together, wide knees, and we're just going to press back. So you're sat on your ankles, hands all the way forward, and just have a nice stretch here. Face down, elbows pressing down towards the mat. Back up onto your hands and knees. Shuffle your knees in a tiny bit closer. And we're going to push our hips down to the floor. Spin up. This should be a really nice stretch through your abs, through your stomach. Lift that chin. You're trying to drag your shoulder blades all the way down towards your hips. And if you want to look over one shoulder and then slowly across to the other side. It should be a really good stretch out of those abs. So keep breathing whilst you're doing this. Nice deep breaths. One more on each side. Good, then press back up onto your hands and knees again. You might want to just shuffle your hands in a little bit closer and we're going to get into our cat-cow. So tuck your chin under, arch your back, pressing through the floor, drawing your hips in towards your elbows. Then big breath out, rotating your hips around the opposite way. Good, tailbone to ceiling. Again, trying to draw your shoulder blades all the way down towards your hips. Reaching out, do a couple more of these. Breathe in as you go into your cat, and then out as you arch your back. When you're in that cow position, again, you can draw your hips and your shoulders together on one side, so you're adding a bit of a twist. Back to the middle, and then across to the other side. Really nice lower back stretch. Super, then curl those toes under. Again, you might want to shuffle your fingers, your hands a little bit closer to your knees. Press up into downward dog. We have a big stretch out across the backs of our legs. And then just pedal through, pushing one heel down to the floor and then the other. Chin tucked into your chest, so you're looking at your knees. And then we're just going to have a big step forward. So bring your right foot in between your hands. Left knee comes down to the floor and just prop yourself up on that front foot. And we're just going to stretch out those hip flexors. So on your back leg, the front of your hip should be feeling a stretch. And that can get quite tight when we do lots of sit-ups, so it should feel quite nice. If you want to make the stretch a bit deeper, arms up and just lunge forwards into your front leg. Let's make it a little bit more. You can look up towards your fingers and lean back, and a bit of a back arch. Up to you. Good, and then bring your hands back down to your feet. Step back to meet your other foot. And swap sides, so your left foot comes back between your hands. Right knee comes down to the floor. And hook yourself up on that front leg again. Good. Take a big deep breath into the stretch. It should be all the way down the front of that back leg. And again, if you want to make it a bigger stretch, arms up, lifting up your fingertips. Hands back down to the floor. Big step back. Just pedal through those feet again, pushing the heels down to the floor. You want a really big calf stretch here. Especially if you did the cardio class before. Make sure those heels go all the way down. Good. Widen your feet, bend your knees, walk your hands all the way into your toes. Good. When you get there, just pedal through your feet again. So you're just bending one knee and then the other. This time we're aiming to stretch our hamstrings. So you're pushing your tailbone, your hips all the way up to the ceiling. Making those legs as long as you can. Good. Big bend of both knees. Press up, roll all the way up to the ceiling. Up to standing. A couple of arm stretches. Nice big wide stretch. One arm across your front and pull it in. Sides. Our arms had a relatively easy time today, so we won't do too long on these. And swap sides, one arm up behind your head and pull it in. And swap sides. Good. And drop your arms down, give them a good swing, give your legs a shake, and we're all finished. Well done, everybody.